Hello everybody, and here we are with the review of the Razor EcoSmart Stand-Up Edition electric scooter. So this is the Razor EcoSmart SUP Stand-Up Edition, and the EcoSmart has actually been around for a while as the Metro edition, and that version has a seat right here above the back wheel. Now this version, the battery seems to be a lot thinner and the motor has moved to the back wheel, where before it was kind of hanging off the side of the scooter. Now this can hold up to 220 pounds of a person, and it's rated for 16 and up, like age range. It has 12 miles of range, and at its 15.5 mile per hour, with you stopping and starting and kind of general use, it gets about an hour of use. Now the price is $450. Now there's a whole bunch of other electric scooters out there. In fact, I own a few from 9bot Segway, and those come in at around $700. So this one being at $450 is quite a lot less than those scooters. So some of the things that I like about this electric scooter, one is the base is really wide, and it's really nice to stand on. It's made out of bamboo, and this is a much wider and larger base than other electric scooters. Another thing that I like is that the battery is actually in the base of the scooter itself. Other electric scooters sometimes put it inside of the bar for your handlebars, and that adds some weight to the top of it, and this keeps the weight really low, which I like. Also, these tires are really wide, which means that it dampens a lot of the bumps and things that you roll over, and it really just adds a lot of stability to the entire scooter. Also, another thing that I like is that it has physical brakes on the handlebars itself, which is very reminiscent of a normal bicycle. Other electric scooters that I've had require you to step on the back wheel brake pad thing, which is kind of hard and unintuitive to do. Especially if you're braking, you have to move your feet right before your weight is going to shift because you're braking. So I really like the physical brakes on the handlebar itself. The final thing that I like about this scooter is that it is priced at $450. Now let's move on to some of the cons, some of the things that I didn't like about the scooter. First is that it doesn't have a display or any smart systems within the scooter. So that means that there's no light on the front, there's nothing telling you exactly what speed you're going and how much battery life you have left. Also, it's a little bit of a shorter range compared to some of the other scooters out on the market, but it is less cost, so you're kind of trading cost for range. Also, another thing I don't like is that this is non-collapsible. Other scooters on the market have basically a hinge near the front wheel that you can pull down so that the whole thing can kind of collapse. You could take it onto a subway or on a bus, and this doesn't have that option, and where the handlebar connects down to the front wheel, that's not something you could quickly and easily take off if you wanted to. So, in conclusion, how do I feel about this scooter? Well, I liked it, and thank you to Razor for sending it over. I feel like it had enough power to get up most hills, and it definitely had the brakes to stop. In fact, sometimes the brakes felt almost too aggressive. Who do I think that this scooter is for? Well, you might think that it's for the commuter, someone who's going to use it for very practical purposes. It is a 16-year-old and up scooter. It's built for adults. But the fact that it's a little large, it doesn't collapse, and it doesn't have a very long range makes me feel like it wouldn't be great for a way to commute to work or something practical like that. But for fun and recreation, I think this is a fantastic scooter. I loved running it around my neighborhood. I feel like teens would absolutely love this to move around and get around. So that is my review of the Razor EcoSmart Stand-Up Edition scooter. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on another video. Bye.